Hey everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Kind of wandering around out here in the wilderness. We had seen that there is a hidden goblin stash down here. So we kind of headed down in this direction to see if we couldn't find that hidden goblin stash. Unfortunately, everybody on my team failed their perception check. So I'm going to guess we're going to have to come back here another day. I think that's the only way we could reset our perception check. I'm not sure, but I think it's a pretty good guess. And then I had also considered heading down here to see if we couldn't get help from Auntie Ethel. And I'm thinking that this, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that it might be another case like up here where, you know, I came up here to find the Githyanki Creche and then discovered that it is actually through the mountain pass. And I don't want to go through the mountain pass because then I'll leave this area of the map. And there's still a lot of this area of the map that we haven't explored yet. So just by looking at this, I could be wrong, but since these two are so close to each other, I'm going to guess that the same thing's going to happen when we go down there. So what does that mean for my party, and how does it fit in with my role-playing of my character? Well, here's what I'm thinking. We used to go to the Emerald Grove here to sell off our goods and to buy new goods, but pretty much everybody has moved on. I mean, I think there's still, like Aaron is still here, and I think Damon is going to head to Baldur's Gate as well. I'm thinking that we need to go to Baldur's Gate to, have another place to sell off our stuff, and I believe that Baldur's Gate is over here to the east. And I'm also thinking, or wondering, how the heck do I go east? It looks like this is the only way to go, so it's kind of like I have to go through the Emerald Grove to go east, because I don't see any other path right now. Could be wrong, I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe we do that. Maybe we need to go back to Baldur's Gate. And there's other reasons to go back to Baldur's Gate also, because some of our quests require us to go back to Baldur's Gate, like this artist here. Oscar left for Baldur's Gate. Who knows? Maybe we'll see him there. We could go there and get paid by him. Let's see. What else was there? There's a couple of things back in Baldur's Gate that I'm actually not finding right now. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go ahead and head on back to camp. Back to our campsite now. Oh no. Gale's not looking so good. Gale no doubt needs a magical item, or he's gonna be in bad shape. Looks like he already is. So let's do the thing we do when we go back to camp. Let's check in with all of our peeps, see if they have anything that they want to say. Interesting. My speak with animals is gone, but I'm pretty sure that if we talk to Scratch, he's just going to say the same thing. Karlach. Let's start with Karlach here.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
So I'm assuming she's talking about the artifact. And, but we don't get to really talk about that. This is still the whole romance path with Karlach, which I'm not going to pursue right this moment, but I will eventually.
Have to keep going.
And speaking of romance paths, let's go over here and check in with Shadowheart.
It seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
Let's not find out. We have enough to contend with already. There must be more to the artifact. You were sent to take it. You must know why it's so important. Or the artifact is shielding us, but ultimately you wish to give it away. Something has to give. She must know why it's so important, right? Although she keeps telling us that her memory's been wiped. But I think she got the artifact after her memory has been wiped. So let's see if she knows anything more about the artifact.
I only know what I know. I was ordered to retrieve it, and that's what I intend to do. The rest is immaterial to me.
Okay. And then we could talk about us things, but we're not going to do that right now either. Let's head over here and check in with Astarion.
If the Gith are looking for that artifact, then we may have something valuable on our hands. And it's a powerful weapon to boot. Things are starting to look very interesting.
Indeed. So I like that everybody just has like little comments on story beats in the game.
Speak quickly.
Oh, well, except for her. At least she's changed from speak to speak quickly. You know, it's funny, I don't think we've convinced her to use the tadpole yet, but she did just use it when we were speaking with the gnolls. Halson, let's see what he has to say.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Oh, wow. Holy moly. There's a lot of stuff here. You know, I was wondering, how do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
Well, let's see here. This shadow curse you spoke of surely can't be that bad. He's talking about if we were to go through the mountain pass to get to Moonrise Towers, there's a shadow curse. We're not going to go that way. What about this secret stronghold in the Underdark? You must know more. And we are planning on going through the Underdark. Let's see. Seems like you feel responsible for the shadow curse somehow. Boy, a lot of talk about the shadow curse. Do you know how the shadow curse can be stopped? At the celebration with the tieflings before, I hope it didn't come over too strong. Got caught up in the moment. Okay. And how are you faring? Yeah, how you doing here in camp?
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here firsthand.
Well, that's a good attitude. Well, if there's anything I can do to make you less comfortable, let me know. The celebration thing, you'll find plenty of books before long. Yeah, you'll find plenty of books, don't you worry.
Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful.
Hey, tell me about this secret stronghold in the Underdark.
Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Oh, okay. Shadow curse. I guess we're going to talk about the shadow curse now. Seems like you feel responsible for it somehow.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the shadow curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Am I wrong in remembering about the shadow curse? I thought the shadow curse was only a concern if we went through the mountain pass. I could be wrong. Do you know how it could be stopped?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Okay. Well, I mean, is it really that bad?
It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow-cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise, but the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
Okay. Hey, I think we need to talk about this, I guess. At the celebration with the tieflings before, I hope I didn't come over too strong, got caught up in the moment. I'm worried this is like a romance path. But let's see what happens.
There are few things that are too strong for me. And cast those regrets aside. You did not get caught up in the moment. You seized it. In other circumstances, I would have done the same.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just forget it ever happened. Well, I want to say that because I don't remember what happened. But my character, he's a people person. He likes people. Glad I didn't leave a bad impression.
A bad impression? Impossible.
Okay, see you later, bye. Ooh, complete. We have apparently rescued the druid Halsin. If we look at our quest list, we'll see that it's complete. With the gross fate decided, Halsin has joined us as we embark for Moonrise Towers. There, we may discover more about our infection. There, indeed. We will travel with him at some point. Will, you got anything you want to say?
The Gith Knight is as merciless as the dragon he rides. That we still have our heads is nothing short of a miracle.
I agree. It also took some really good dice rolls. Okay, well, let's go over here to Gale. I shouldn't laugh, but what a ham. Alright, let's go over and talk to Gale.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Let's give him a magical artifact. Hold on a minute. Alright. Gosh, it has to be one on my person? Oh, okay, here we go. Will, Shadowheart and Lae'zel. Okay, I wish that there was also, you know, an option here for our camp supplies, because there's probably some magical stuff in our camp supplies that I don't care about. But we got a haste helm, we've got some water sparkers, we've got these gloves of missile snaring, which Fox is currently wearing. We got this shattered flail. I don't think I'll ever use this. I really don't. It's only 2 to 7 damage. Here, take this. Excuse me? Okay, what do you need 2? What? I gave you 1. What are you talking about?
Thank you.
Oh, look. That's a weird interface.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Okay, go on. You're among friends. There's no need. I trust you, Gale. Or this better be good. We wasted a small fortune on you already. Hey, you're among friends. Let's talk.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
I see. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess? Or bold. Few would dare to reduce a goddess to their muse. Or I don't believe a word of what you're saying. Yeah, are you telling me you made love to a goddess, dude?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries? You thought you knew better than Mistra? You're more a fool than I thought, or I applaud your ambition. Yeah, I do want to know how exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. we come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Dude, I'm a bard. Tell me the story. Tell me every little bit of it.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
What was the answer to that question? Or I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then. Or so your grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water in the sea. Brilliant. Man, nasty. Well, what was the answer to the question?
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Ooh, yank your hand away. How are you still alive? Gods, why show me this? All this time I've been traveling with a monster. Dude, how are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Go on. You will die. I don't think I want to hear this. You'll die, right?
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Wow. Is there nothing we can do? Or, I trusted you, Gale, you should have told me right away. Or, unbelievable. Did you ever think what would happen if the tadpole got the better of you? Or by rights I should kill you? Well, there's gotta be something we could do, right?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Dude, we've come this far together, and we'll continue on together. That is how it will be. Or if we were to part ways, where would you go? Or you pose too grave a threat. This is goodbye, Gale. No way, man. We've come this far together, and we'll continue on.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do everything we can to help Gale. I like Gale. I really like the voice actor, too. I really, really enjoy his performance. He just the way he voices and acts Gale, he just, at least to me, makes Gale a very likable character. Okay, so we have caught up with all of our peeps. So I guess now we will go ahead and rest. Well, first we're going to end the day, because sometimes when you end the day, people have new things to say at the end of the day. Do you want to end the day? You have enough camp supplies? Yes, please.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Well. This is not good. Relic? This is about that artifact, isn't it? Or, what's going on? Why are you two arguing? Or, hey, stop squabbling, both of you. We could just stand back and watch the argument unfold. Or, we'll just leave them to settle their differences and go to sleep. No, man, we're leading this party. You guys are talking about the artifact, aren't you?
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
Oh, well, I mean, oh, okay. Well, that didn't really change anything, did it? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why they're arguing. I mean, we're gonna have to tell them to stop squabbling here in a second. But, let's go ahead and ask this and see if we can get some more information.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
Okay. We could say, stop this. No sense in us fighting with each other. We could say, I agree with Shadowheart. The artifact is protecting us. We need it with us. We could say, Lae'zel is right. We don't need the Githyanki as enemies. Or we could go to them and say, so, any ideas on how we settle this? Or we could just say, hey, rest, both of you. Tempers will be cooler in the morning. I don't know if that they're level-headed enough to try to come up with an idea on how to settle it. Lae'zel's probably going to be like, yeah, she gives me the artifact and I kill her. And Shadowheart's like, I keep the artifact and kill her. I hesitate to agree with either one of them because it risks losing or at the very least angering the other one. I mean, this is... I'm open to ideas. What do you two think we should do?
The bad blood must be purged.
Oh.
A jewel come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel.
Oh, no.
You'll need it.
Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. No, come on. That's not what I wanted to happen.
Every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Do nothing. We could use our persuasion and say, Shadowheart, stop. You don't have to do this. Or move to attack Shadowheart. Come on. Well, luckily our character is very persuasive. So we could persuade her to stop this. We need to roll a 10. We get a +5. We're going to add a bonus. I mean, if I need to charm her to get her to stop doing this, I'm going to charm her. Whew, okay.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Cooperate, Lae'zel, for your own sake. Or, we need her, Shadowheart. Give her a chance. Doggone it. I mean, we have a closer relationship with Shadowheart, so I think we have more of a chance of getting through to Shadowheart than we do with Lae'zel. So come on, Shadowheart, we need her.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Shadowheart talking some sense. Well, that was interesting. Huh. I don't recall choosing camp supplies. You know how you always have to do the thing where you have to choose 40 camp supplies? Didn't do that. Strange. I mean, with the way this game has been trying to auto-select our camp supplies, I wonder how many of them we just wasted. Well, it's the morning now anyway, so let's go around and talk to all of our peeps and see if they have anything new to say in the morning time.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics.
Yeah, and then we're back to this stuff. All right, Shadowheart, are you okay?
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest.
Okay. I'll be keeping an eye on both of you. I don't want a fight happening again. I'm surprised you didn't leave. Or that's good. I'd rather keep things friendly between us. You know, I'm not going to say this. She says they're good. I trust her. That's good. I'd rather keep things friendly.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
Okay. You know what? Oh gosh. All right, let's I'm not ready to talk about this stuff yet. Let's move on.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't surprise me that he would say that. Lae'zel, you doing okay?
Speak.
Oh, not speak quickly anymore, just speak. About your quarrel with Shadowheart. Yeah, let's open this up. Need to make sure she's okay.
It is over where I am concerned.
Okay, that's a relief. We won't survive if we don't stand together. Can I trust you to not cause more trouble? Or I'll simply kill you both if it happens again. Well, again, you know, we gotta trust our team members here. I don't need to ask this question. If she says it's over, then I trust that it's over. That is a relief.
It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
Fair enough. See you later. Alison, what did you think about the show last night?
You wish to speak?
Okay. We already talked about all this stuff, so... Will?
I hope that's the end of this silly quarrel. They'll have no energy for battling our enemies if Lae'zel and Shadowheart are too busy squabbling among themselves.
Agreed. And, Gale, how you doing?
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
Me too. Oh, we can ask you some questions. I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story. We could say, if you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do? Yeah, tell me more about this mighty lord you mentioned.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Fascinating. Let's see here. So at that moment in time, all magic was gone, or nothing good ever comes from mortals wanting to be gods, or you have to admire the man's ambition, he nearly succeeded. Yeah, so what, was magic gone during that time?
For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Okay. Hey, changing subjects. If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Okay. Well, that is... Oh, I'll be doggone. Scratch actually wants to say something, so I guess I'd better go ahead and cast my Speak with Animals ritual. Let's go see what Scratch has to say.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Okay, let's give him a little pet. Okay. We received a bone. Okay. When he set it down, it sure did sound like a pouch full of coins. but I guess it's not. Let's see if there's anything special about it. Bone. This bone, part of a leg, or perhaps an arm, is clean of blood and sinew. Okay. Thanks, Scratch. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Well, it is the start of a new day, so I'm going to take a few moments to just dump off a bunch of inventory into our little inventory chest over here. I will then cast all of my ready spells for the journey ahead, and then we will journey on. So I'm going to take a few minutes to do that, but for you, it'll just be a few seconds. Okay, wow, I just spent a ridiculous amount of time going through inventory. I really, I mean, I hate to complain, but I hate this Traveler's Chest so much. Maybe you guys could tell me what I'm doing wrong with it, but I want to see what's in the Traveler's Chest, so I click on it, and this, what I think is a horrible, horrible interface comes up. It's just this dumb little window that shows up, and I could expand it somewhat. But I mean, I got a ton of stuff in here. I'd like to be able to look through it like I look through a regular inventory. I know I can go here and do the sorting stuff, but this just seems like a horrible interface to me. I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's awful. What do you think? Do you use it like this? And I mean, look at all these dumb supply sacks I've got in here. It's so messy. I really don't like it. I mean, I hate dealing with inventory to begin with in a game, and this just makes it just so much worse. So tell me what I'm doing wrong. I have to think that there's some kind of different interface that I am just not seeing. But I hate that, you know, one character has to walk over to it. I wish that, like, I could be, like, looking at Astarion and go into his inventory and then, like, click a button and have the chest show up over here so I could pick things for Astarion, or, you know, because right now it's just I have one character run over to it, and, like, for example, this necklace, right, this Amulet of Misty Step, it looks pretty cool. It gives the wearer the ability to conjure Misty Step, so I wanted Astarion to wear it, and I knew it was in my chest, so either that means I have to have my character or Astarion, I have to select them, have to have him run over to the chest, have to have him open the chest,
help myself.
and then I get this dumb interface that comes up, and now I gotta scroll down here, look for it. You know, if I don't remember the name of the item, I can't search for it, so I gotta scroll through all this crap looking for it. There's just gotta be an easier way. Somebody please tell me there's an easier way to do that. I mean, maybe there's a button around here that I'm not seeing. I would love it if I could open this up over here without having to travel over to it. I don't know. There's got to be something better. Anyway.
No one's stopped me yet.
No one's stopped me yet. So I got my team put together here. Got all my inventory dumped off here. My character still has a whole bunch of these scrolls, which don't weigh much, but they do start to add up. I would like to figure out a better way to handle these. Maybe even start using them one of these days. Good grief, I'm not using any of them. I'm just collecting them. So anyway, I don't know. That's what's going on. My party's getting ready to travel again. Oh yeah, I cast my spells over here. My rituals, maybe I should say. Put Longstrider on everybody. I put Astro Knowledge Wisdom on Lae'zel, which might help us a little bit with perception. So, if we leave camp, it's going to take us back to where we were looking around before. And that's fine, because maybe we'll perceive...
Best be on my way.
Well, maybe we won't. I mean, do I need to have Scratch with me to see this hidden treasure that we know is over here? I don't want to summon... Well, look, I can't even summon Scratch. Why can't I summon Scratch? I did a long rest. Well, I don't know why I can't summon Scratch. I don't know, man. But I was going to say I didn't want to summon Scratch here because I can't fast travel with Scratch. With a summoned creature, I'd have to summon Scratch again. No idea. Oh well. Anyway, so I was talking about going east, and the only way on the map that I see to go east is through Emerald Grove, and that just doesn't seem right to me. Because we've got, like, roads here that say, you know, Baldur's Gate east. But it seems weird to me that you'd have to, like, go through the grove to get to Baldur's Gate. It just doesn't seem right. So maybe we'll discover another way at some point. I don't know where. But right now, this is like the only fast travel place I see that we could go, and then we're going to have to walk all the way back through Emerald Grove to get over here. Which just seems cumbersome. But if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. Still can't summon Scratch. Don't know why. No idea. Let's see here. Can we climb down here? Definitely cannot climb down here. Oh, there's some balsam here. Huh. I wonder if these materials respawn after a certain amount of time. Well, let's walk through freaking the grove again. This just does not seem right to me. If I want to go east to Baldur's Gate, I don't see any paths that take me that way. I mean, we were just here and we saw that this was like a big drop-off. Pretty sure this doesn't take us anywhere either. This is all water over here. And I don't know of any way to get... I mean, this is the top of the map right here. So, yeah, man. This, I guess this is it. This just doesn't seem right. Open sesame. So, it doesn't look like there's any shortcut over there. We gotta go all the way around. Well, hopefully we'll find a shortcut or a fast travel point once we make it over there. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the way to go. There was somewhere over here we saw at some point. Hey, how come my guys aren't going? There we go. Where there was like even a... yeah, I think it's out here, actually. Yeah, right out here. I think there was a signpost or something that said Baldur's Gate. Oh, this is that girl that was singing. And there's no... You know how there's like a gate at the southern entrance? Is there no gate this way? Oh, who's this guy? Magran.
I should speak up.
Our guests are finally gone. I thought they'd never leave.
Pfft, okay, goodbye. There's a little path that goes up here. Don't remember whether I walked up here before. Ooh, secluded cove. Ooh. Oh, what, huh? What, huh? Huh? What's this? Who am I fighting? Harpies. There's some harpies over here. Okay, well suddenly we're fighting harpies. There's one down here. 24 health. 24 health, 24 health. 24 health, 24 health. Well, I mean, that's not a bad amount of health for each one of them. Are they all below me here? I only see this one. Okay, there's one over here. Are there any above us? Well, not that I could see. Let's turn on this little thing here to highlight them. Okay, there we go. There we go. They're all highlighted. They're all down below us here, but you know they're going to fly. So, Astarion gets to go first, and then these two. I don't like how this is split up. You know, I like it better when my whole team can go at the same time. To try to soften one of them up or even kill one of them. Targets outside of range. So I could do cunning action, run up here, and get a nice high view of them. I could then try to, could I brace? And it's braced, and then I get an 80% chance of hitting. 8 points of damage. I'll take it. And we'll move on. And let the harpies have their turn. Oh, missed. Okay, nice. Okay, now it's our turn again. So which one did we hit? This one? Okay, we're going to try to take out this harpy right here. Let's see here. Will, can you get here in these bushes and then hit from there?
Finding my way.
Okay, so he's going to do that. And Will could maybe do... Could he do his Eldritch Blast? 75% chance of hitting. Let's do it. Critical hit. Nice. Okay. Only 2 health left on this harpy. And that is the end of Will's turn, unfortunately.
Where do I go from here?
Where do I go from here? Okay, so can Fox run up here?
One day I'll catch a break.
Saying things I never heard him say before. We can just take a 75% chance of hitting him. Just a regular old shot. Let's do it. Oh. I needed a 13 to hit. I rolled a freaking 1. Critical miss. Yeah, let's re-roll. What? Oh, I critical missed again? Okay. We're this close to taking out this harpy. But no. And this harpy's going to get to take its turn. Doggone it. Oh, well. Fly, harpy. Fly. Okay. They rolled a... Okay. Okay, now you're going to fly over there. You're going to fly. Oh, I'm going to have a little party over here. Okay, now it's Lae'zel's turn. This is the harpy that's almost dead. I'd really like to finish off this harpy if possible. So, I mean, I could just try a regular old ranged attack. 50% chance. No, thank you. Nope. Okay, oh yeah, I just wanted to move up here. I can't get any high ground, but at least I could get same ground. And then I could take a shot. 60% chance. I don't like it. 60% chance, piercing shot. 60% goading attack. 60% menacing attack. They're all 60%. Hey, we killed a harpy. Nice. Okay. Well, that's good. That's actually really good news. At least we got rid of one harpy. Do I want to do my action surge now? Let's see. Where did these other harpies go? Okay, they're down beneath us still. I could only use my action surge once before a short rest, so I'm going to save it, I feel like. Astarion's turn. Okay, so Astarion have an 80% chance of hitting here, and I will do 5 to 12 damage. This will do 1 to 10 damage. Or I could do, I could do Misty Step. Teleport to an unoccupied space you could see. I don't know if I want... I mean, if I teleported over here, that counts as a bonus action. Then maybe I could do, like, an attack from behind. But I got an 80% chance of hitting right now. So, let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, okay, I did not realize he was going to do that. Oh, okay. All right, interesting camera. We did 6 points of damage. Not terrible. Not terrible. Guess we'll just have him hang out here. Or what if we had him run over here? Like on this ledge.
On my way.
There we go. Let's have him do that. Alright, Harpy, what you got? Luring song? Singing. Oh, coming right on up. Claws. Good grief. They rolled a 20. Good gosh. Well, let's use our luck again. Missed. Resisted the song. Okay, we all resisted the song, thank goodness. Unfortunately, this is the Harpy that has full health. You know I like to try to finish off enemies, but I don't think I have a good... Yeah, I don't have a good enough line of sight to reach this Harpy. I don't think so, anyway. Eldritch Blast again? He'd have to jump down here to do it. Do I change my approach here? Or do I try to hit this Harpy to shut it up, stop it from singing? Let's do that. Oh, nope. It saved on their concentration. Oh, what just happened? Okay. Still singing, unfortunately. 55% chance of a flourish. Missed. Okay, well that didn't work.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This is, my character. Didn't sound like my character. So if I were to fight this character, I'd have to jump down a little bit. Or I could try to... Let's see here. Can I take... Oh, okay. I can do Concentrated Blast. So this is one where you need to be concentrating in order to cast this. I am concentrating right now. I've got Detect Thoughts, which is concentration. So I could do this... 100% chance. Really?
First step is the hardest.
Well, only did 11. That's too bad. I was kind of hoping for more. I've got Flourish here. Okay, let's Flourish. Okay. Well, got him down to 11. It's not too bad. What are you going to do? You're going to fly. Take a shot. I think they hit Will. Let's see, how much did they hit Will for? 7, yikes. Okay, Lae'zel's right here. So this guy's got 18 health, this guy's got 11 health. And she's got full health. So I think what maybe we'd like to do is a goading attack to get the Harpy's attention. I want the Harpy to attack Lae'zel instead of Fox or Will. He's now goaded. He only got 3 left. I could do a pommel strike. Let's see if I kill him off. He saved against it. That's too bad. Well, we're going to do our action surge. Because I want to finish this guy off right here. He's only got 1 hit point left, but... Take a swing at him. Okay, so he's dead. Alright, so we got rid of 1. That's good. Lae'zel... I think she's okay where she is. Starion's turn. Okay, so we need to shut this guy up, man. He's singing, or she's singing. And I think that we'd be charmed or something by the song if we're not careful. So, I'll tell you what, I really don't like Astarion's spells at all. I tried to change them, but I don't think he has any other spells. I could try Hideous Laughter to get this guy out of the action, but he's only got 14 health, so let's just try to finish him off. Yeah, that won't do it. I don't, unfortunately, Will doesn't, or Astarion doesn't have anything powerful enough to finish him off. So let's just try to finish it off. Or here we go. Sneak attack. I don't think I have advantage. I definitely don't. 80% chance. Okay, still singing, unfortunately. really hoping that it stops singing. I could do Misty Step. Let's try it. I've never done it before. Okay, now I'm here. But that didn't really do much. Well, we'll see what happens. Still singing? Missed. Nice. Okay, we're all resisting the song. It must not be a very catchy tune. So we're back to Will. Get this harpy here with 11 health. 4 to 13 damage. 1 to 12 damage. 3 to 18. 65% chance. If I tried poison spray, 55% chance. Eldritch Blast, 65% chance. 4 to 13 damage. Let's try this one. Well, I don't know if I've ever done this. 13. Killed it. Nice. Okay, excellent. So that one's dead. So there's only one harpy left. And let's have Will run up here. I don't think we could reach from here. Let's just... Let's see, can I jump then? I was just trying to get a little closer.
I know just what to do.
He received 1 bludgeoning damage from falling. He'll survive.
So much for peace.
Okay, so my character here... What's wrong with my character? He's not looking so good. Can't use reactions. Arms of Hadar. Can't take reactions, so I guess somebody's cast something on me. I didn't notice. He's not... Fox isn't looking so good. I could do a dash. Get over here. Okay. Now... Okay, well, my dash is in action, isn't it? So now I can't do anything. Let's go ahead and take some health. Or do I? I don't know. We're going to beat this guy. I'm not going to waste a health potion.
Time to strike.
Okay, now Lae'zel's turn. Again, she's also too far away, I feel like. I mean, she could run to here. Don't know if she can...
On the move.
Oh, can't get there. Okay. Let's see if she can reach from here. We're going to have her do... menacing attack. A little bit of a disadvantage. We'll try it anyway. And it worked! Okay. Nice. Astarion looks like he's trying to make his way back over here. Look at this. There's a body here. Look at this. What's he doing? Oh, he's going to climb up here. And he's going to think about it. Now he's going to climb up here. That's so funny to me that it's so important to him to join the team. Here he comes back. And the whole gang's here together. Isn't that great? It's very pretty here, but I don't think we're going to get to Baldur's Gate from here, so I'm not sure what the heck is going to happen. No idea. But we'll loot these harpies in the next episode. I need to end this one here. Thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time. If you did, why don't you let me know, leave me a like or a comment. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you join me again in the next episode.